Heyo, welcome in to CHGO Bets Daily, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. Welcome into Studio B of our CHGO offices here in the West Loop of Chicago. I'm your host, Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. You can follow the show on Twitter at CHGO_bets. This is weird. Steven, we could clean up the set. My keys don't have to be on the table here.
Well, that's one of the benefits of Cody not being here, I guess.
Yeah, hey, no Cody Delmendo. I hope he's feeling better, and shout out to Stephen Nicholas for producing the show today. Very excited to give you winners and winners only. That's what Lawrence Benedetto, the law dog, walked in and said. He said, I want winners, so I gave him some winners, and we're going to give you, the people, winners. I find it very funny. I've been taking in some gambling media, some here, some there, and some of these people are like, you pay for my picks, and you get to see the betting slip or the picks that I am handing in and picking, right? It's like, we're having $2 Tuesday, like a $2 Tuesday. You pay $2. Here's my max 5% bet. It's the best bet that, we have out there. It's 5% because we're being responsible gamblers and we're putting only 5% of our bankroll on this. But we know it's a winner, so that's why we're putting, more of a lenient on it, like you. You're a good bettor.
What you're saying is, this show is the best value out there because you get the bets for free.
It's free. That's what I'm saying.
Beat those numbers.
It's free. Joey, come on in. We're doing this is a show. We just do a show in here. It's a show at 5:30. It's called CHGO Bets. How you doing? How are you? You won money last night betting. Would you? Yeah. Why don't you jump on the show real quick and just tell the folks about how much you love gambling. Give us a little PSA, a little, hey, how you doing about this is why you, the American person, should gamble.
Well, I think you should gamble responsibly, and I do love it because, it's a lot of fun to win money.
Yes, it is.
And it's a lot of fun to watch sports. So it's
to be entertained.
It's a good combination of just two things that are, tough to be beat. And if you gamble responsibly, keep your consistent units, not getting above your skis. It's almost always a fun time. So last night I had in a parlay, same game parlay, I had the Heat money line. I had Bam Adebayo 1+ block. I had Caleb Martin 2+3s. That hit. Watched the whole game. It was a nice, enjoyable watch.
And now you got lunch money.
Yeah, now I had money to go buy myself and Will the Goat Gottlieb a buffalo chicken wrap from the West Loop Market.
It's a cold one, and it's so lettucey. And Joey,
it's very lettucey. So I actually picked up the Chipotle chicken sandwich that was on a pretzel roll, but that was also cold, by the way.
Yeah.
And then
that sounds a lot better.
Walked up to the register, and then Gottlieb texted me and said, if you're still there, will you grab me a buffalo chicken sandwich? And I said, it's fate. It's fate, and I'm getting the buffalo chicken sandwich.
Also, you crumbled the peer pressure.
The chicken sandwich doesn't come with the extra cup of sauce,
But the chicken, it's like
important.
A chicken marinated chicken.
I think it's important.
Get out of here.
The sauce. All right.
Get out of
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Go enjoy your damn
I appreciate it. It's nice
lettuce
to be
wrap.
It's nice to be on this end of the camera.
Yeah, Joey, you're going to star. Joey 1K, soon it'll be Joey 2K, and then he'll forget about us at Joey 1 mil. That's just the way it works, folks. Peace out. Don't forget about me, Joey. Don't forget about me. All right. Sorry for the derailment. We're going to give you winners. Cody's usually our Cubs guy. He's not here. I'm your White Sox guy. We're going to give you some White Sox picks. Then we're going to give you a no sweat same game parlay X, which I think is one of the best values in a while in any of the sports book. I'm what they call a degenerate. Look that up on Google, folks, and you'll be able to see where I lean. But I dabble on all 6 of the sports books, and this is one of the best.
Like soccer guy now, out of nowhere.
Huge soccer.
Yeah.
You know why?
Because you make money?
Because I can bet on it.
That's a good reason.
And the No Sweat Same Game Parlay X has been fantastic. It's a really, really great way to make some money, and I've been taking some tips from my guy Cody. So we'll get into it. Let's get into the Cubs game first. And thank God Cody's not here because he'd be choking me out right now. Rays -1.5 at +130. Marcus Stroman just had a brilliant game. And it's tough to have a brilliant game against this lineup, and the Rays don't lose a lot. Usually when, a team loses, makes a lot of sense that they win. I think that when the Rays win, they usually win with style points. And you're just looking at this pitching matchup. Shane McClanahan is going to be able to absolutely shut down this Cubs lineup. Very contact-oriented, but his breaking ball stuff is extremely dynamic. His fastball, I don't think that they're really going to be able to catch up to the point where they're making significant damage, and the Rays field well is what we saw for 7 times already against the White Sox. So I like the Rays to dominate, and Kyle Hendricks is making only his second start of 2023. He gave up 9 homers in Wrigley last year. The Rays hit a ton of homers.
Yeah, I watched that first Kyle Hendricks start. I know he's never been a power pitcher at all, but what do you think his fastball was sitting in that game?
87.
That's right on the money.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Wander Franco and company are going to mash him, especially on an extremely hot day.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, too, is like it's a Chicago doubleheader. Well, not technically. Yesterday was the real red line doubleheader where you could go to Wrigley at 1:20 and then go to the Sox game at 7:10. They're both night games tonight. But I mean, it's a very, very warm Chicago, and I really do think that the ball's going to be flying out of both ballparks. I think the Rays hit up Kyle Hendricks, and they have a ton of lefties in the lineup. Hendricks last year gave up 6 doubles to lefties at Wrigley Field, 7 home runs, and an ISO of 309. That's when you take the slugging percentage and minus it by the batting average. That means he got hit hard. A run value of 9.8 against lefties, which means he was really bad. If usually pitchers want a negative number, it's kind of like golf. So that means he's probably a really bad old golfer, which is pretty fair.
Which
he's
is
like
something
36.
he's probably doing pretty soon. We'll see. This could be a swan song season right here.
And using the 50% MLB boost from our friends over at DraftKings Sportsbook, I took that up from, I think, plus 115 or minus 115 to plus 130. So we are going to ride with that. Let's go Rays. Let's move into the Sox play, all right? This one's not boosted. This is a straight-up play, and if you know my brand, shocker, it's Andrew Vaughn, over 1.5 total bases. Tyler Anderson's on the bump for the Angels, and I think this plays in for Andrew Vaughn. Andrew Vaughn significantly hits lefties better, and I know that that hasn't been fully true over the past, 50 plate appearances or so, but they just haven't seen lefties a ton. Andrew Vaughn just saw a lefty in Detroit, hit a double. I think Tyler Anderson not really posing a threat with velocity, not really being a guy that gets massive extension, and no longer having the Dodgers pitching staff with him and pitching in PNC Park. I think that this is really going to lead to Andrew Vaughn hitting Tyler Anderson hard.
I saw something really, really good about Andrew Vaughn yesterday. I'll start with this. Where did he hit his home run to?
Right center.
Right? Yeah, right field.
Right field, yeah.
Well, and then he had a single as well. Where'd that go?
I guess right field. I mean, he hit off Ben Joyce.
The single up the middle.
Oh.
He had a dribbler up the middle against that guy that was throwing like 103 or whatever.
Yeah, Ben Joyce.
Yeah, okay. If he's hitting the ball up the middle and the other way, that's a great, great thing for Andrew Vaughn and his prospect. There's really his prospects moving forward because he hasn't been doing that this season. Now, if he starts doing that and does it with authority like we saw in that home run, we might be seeing something – a regression to the mean in a positive way here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think Jake Berger's been in a bigger slump than I can't type. That's cool. Okay, that's fun. Fuck. Andrew Vaughn's been in a slump, but I think honestly Jake Berger's has been more concerning. Like Andrew Vaughn, he's been getting under balls, he's been grounding balls out, but I was going to try to type in Andrew Vaughn stats over the last 5 games or whatever since Detroit, but I feel like he's been getting on base a decent amount.
It seemed better. It just has a better feel as of late.
We've seen with his on-base percentage and when runners in the scoring position, he's got like an OPS over 1,300. So, I mean, he still
has a ton of RBIs. Yeah, the average is low. But his RBI total has actually been very good.
36, I think, now with that homer. So let's go Andrew Vaughn, plus 115. He's had 5 plate appearances against Tyler Anderson, has never seen a 3-ball count. So I do think he's putting balls in play. That's the other reason, too. I just got burned by Sean Murphy getting a single and a walk. Fucking hate walks.
Yeah.
I hate walks. I honestly
Bad for
hate
hit parlays.
I hate total base bets as well. So maybe hits plus runs plus RBIs for Andrew's pretty good here. I take that over 1.5, but I didn't look at the lines on that. I just think he's getting a double. I think he's getting a homer. I really do feel it off Tyler Anderson. So let's go Andrew Vaughn. Let's go to the No Sweat Same Game Parlay X, and shout out to our friends over at DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app today and use promo code CHGO when you sign up. They have the 50% MLB boost, and they also have the No Sweat Same Game Parlay X boost up to $15. Hit one of these recently, I think on Friday, and it's an easy way to build the bankroll. Almost hit one yesterday as well. The only leg I missed was Lars Nootbaar, who I think was running out a single down the first base line, got injured in his first at bat. So I got him to get a hit.
That's brutal.
Just sucks. You know, I mean, it's if he had his full game, I would be more pissed off if that leg didn't hit. But, injuries happen, and that just sucks for Lars. But let's go to the No Sweat Same Game Parlay X. This is at plus 362. Again, it is no sweat after opting in on DraftKings Sportsbook. I placed one of these on Saturday, forgot to opt in.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Did it hit?
No.
Okay.
So I couldn't no sweat it. But we're going to go to Colorado and Arizona. This one is taking place in Chase Field. Diamondbacks minus 1.5 and Zach Gallen 5+ Ks. You're taking Colorado and those hitters away from Coors Field and into into Chase, which is not a huge diminishing hitters park, but it's just not Coors, right? And you're going up against Zach Gallen. Got a little stat for you, Steven.
Oh, goody. Let's hear it.
The Diamondbacks run line in Zach Gallen's last 22 starts at home. It's the record.
His last 22
on the
starts.
Run line. I'm pretty sure. Last 22 starts for Zach Gallen at home.
I know he's
with the
really
Diamondbacks.
good. He's
Really
having a
good.
great season right now. I'm going to go 15-7.
it's 19-3.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're onto something here.
So I don't know if it's 19-3 or maybe this is first 5. I might have misheard the stat wrong. I'm not onto it. I think it was from Wager Talk.
Somebody's onto it.
But it was a stat that just, you hear something like that and it's like, oh, that's a big sample size. Arizona's just better. I know that their bullpen's a little bit iffy, but again, I really like them at home. D-backs minus 1.5, Gallen to strike out 5. And then Yusei Kikuchi. The Brewers stink against left-handed pitching, and Yusei Kikuchi really gets a lot of swings and misses. So I'm going to take 5+ Ks and Blue Jays money line, putting that together in a no sweat same game parlay X at plus 362. 15 wins you 64, I think. Not sure.
Nice little payday.
It's a nice payday. And you know what's a nice payday? I don't see James Orlando in here, but he's always looking to put together a home run parlay. So here are 4 home run parlays for you. Then we'll get you out on our lock of the night, and then we'll just go watch some baseball. These are 4 players I like to homer today. First 2 in the Rays and Cubs game. Again, Kyle Hendricks, 9 home runs allowed in Wrigley last year, 7 to lefties last year in Wrigley. Brandon Lau and Josh Lau, plus 370 and plus 450. Brandon Lau's batting average pretty rough, but he still has 8 homers. 7 of the first 7 batters in the Rays lineup have 7 or more homers.
That'd be nice to have, wouldn't it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know who the guy who has 7 homers is too? Everyone else has 8 or more.
Is it Wander Franco?
Wander Franco.
You got to be kidding.
So they're superstars. The one guy that has 7 homers. So Josh Lau, he's going to be leading off as 11 homers at plus 450 against Kyle Hendricks. He's going to get the most swings at that in a very, very warm Wrigley. I love plus 450 for Josh Lau. I also like Brandon Lau at plus 370. Sean Murphy, revenge game. He's going up against JP Sears, a guy who I believe he caught another revenge game angle here with Sean Murphy returning to Oakland at plus 380. He got a single and a walk yesterday. I do think he likely goes deep, as Matt Olson went deep yesterday in his revenge game. And then finally, Shohei Ohtani at plus 310. He's got an OPS against Lucas Giolito in his career with 20 at-bats or like 20-plus at-bats of over 1,000. He's hit 2 homers off of Giolito before. Again, warm Chicago. I'm betting on Lau and Lau for that same reason. Warm Chicago air. I will take Shohei Ohtani to go deep off of Lucas Giolito.
It doesn't hurt being Shohei Ohtani either. That also helps.
Right. And the fact that it's at plus 310, I mean, you go bet on, Aaron Judge, I think you're probably getting that around like plus 210. So, I mean, Shohei Ohtani's a guy that's hitting 40 homers. Didn't hit one last night.
He's due.
He's due.
That's what that means, right?
You know, so I'll go Shohei to go yard. Any other bets you want to toss in there, Steve?
Yeah, I want to go back to your same game parlay X actually, because I got a couple things I could add on to each of these games here. So in this Colorado at Arizona game, I like Ketel Marte to record a hit as well. He's got a 324 career average against Cal Freeland. He's the pitcher for the Rockies today. And then in Milwaukee at Toronto, Alejandro Kirk, 3 for 3 in his career versus Adrian Hauser for the Brewers. I like him to record a hit as well. Plus, he's also just really good.
Yeah.
Also, Wilson Contreras, different game. He is 3 for 4 in his career versus Greinke.
Yeah, I saw that one too. 2
of those hits, long balls. Greinke is not overpowering anyone these days. And those strikeout numbers aren't going to be going trending upward anytime soon. I like Wilson Contreras to record a hit. And then Dodgers at Nationals. Dodgers money line because the Nationals are bad.
And if it's warm here, it's got to be warm there too. Who are you betting though against the Nationals?
I'm betting Dodgers money line.
Okay, I get that. Dodgers are very good. What's the number?
Minus 320. It's not great value.
So the Dodgers win last night?
I'm not sure.
My issue with that is just that the Nationals,
Dodgers did win last night.
They're top 5 in outperforming their
I remember,
season win total.
I remember my angle here too.
What's the angle?
Tony Gonsolin pitching for the Dodgers in 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 at bats. Washington Nationals have registered against him in their career. 0 hits.
Oh, bet him to get a perfect game.
Oh, that might be some good value, right?
Best of luck to you, Steven, in those bets. I understand, Jordo. You know, we go Cubs, go. But hey, we're trying to win money as well. And Wilson Contreras, I like him to get a hit as well. That's a good play, Steven, especially if it's warm here. It's probably warm in St. Louis. Yeah. That's going to do it, though, for CHGO Bets Daily. Do we make it 15 or a little over 15?
We're a little over. We did it.
We did our best. All right, that's Stephen Nicholas. Thank you for producing this show today. I'm Sean Anderson. You can follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. You can follow our bets account at CHGO_bets. Shout out to Cody Delmendo, who will be back with me tomorrow, hopefully, unless he's still sick. So get better, Cody. Hopefully we will see you tomorrow. And best of luck on everyone's bets. And let's win some damn money. Talk to you tomorrow when we're millionaires.